Welcome, my family, to Northside LDN Caramba. Big up to everyone that is locked in. You know, we got to start with the intro. Let's go.
This guy's bruising. Fuck Arteta, this man ain't a legend. Said he made us challenge, but we challenged for second. 5 years, no trophies, get sacked in a second. Drop me out, this trophy job's coming like bangers. And yo, owners, what you saying? 800 mil on these players who are not creating. No trophies in phase 5, look how we're playing. Ranieri did it with Leicester, what phase we're staying? Liverpool just picked up a title. We don't stop to be humble, you're dismissing the rival. That you catch a bullet, dismiss with this rifle. He's dead on the rival. Headshot, he can hardly breathe. Dying outside the Emirates in this armory. Hell of real gunner shooting on the wing like I'm a reed. I'ma catch Mikel Arteta in an artery. Tell him, I want him out. How Mikel Arteta get him out. Super deeper, make I want him out. I can't stand this little prick, we need him out. We need him out. Fuck Mikel Arteta, get him out. Fuck super duper, make me want him out. We can't stand this little prick, we want him out.
Oh, boss, that game against Bournemouth was crazy. The last minute goal, we went nuts. Though some people say every time we win a game, we celebrate like we won the league. We don't over-celebrate, do we, boss?
Oh, no, Martin Odegaard. I don't think so.
Big up to everyone that's locked in. Caramba, Tamzaki familia. Big up to everyone that's joined in from Lee's raid. Make sure you're subscribing to my guy Lee, unless you're living under a rock. You know what I'm saying? And let's get straight into it. Eze, agreeing personal terms. I completely agree with this comment right here. Personal terms has been agreed 100 times. It's no news. We need updates on the club-to-club agreement. I completely agree, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, just get the player over the line. We already know that flipping, what's his name? Maddison looks like he's out for the whole season with an injury. We know Spurs are interested in Eze. Get it over the line. Rodrigo going over to Man City. We were linked with him for how long? I've been seeing this all the time. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm happy with Zubamendi. I thought he balled out against Villarreal. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was happy with Zubamendi's performance. I was happy with the signing. I was like, let's see. But yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like, just go out there and get me the players that I need. Do you know what I'm saying? And Eze walks into the first team. Just go get it done. Man said that the Madueke deal, it would not hold us back. Just go get it done. All this chatty patty stuff, I'm not interested. I just want the player over the line. We've got rivals that are going to be. Why is it always drag to get these players that we need to the club? Just go and get Eze over the line. Do you know what I mean? I don't get it. Like, personal terms of, bro, we should know how much we need to buy Eze. What was his release clause? 68 M's? What did we put down? 52, bro? Just put the money down. Just put the money down, bro. Put the money down. Don't get overgassed about Odegaard's performance in the last game. This guy has not been good pre-season, and we already know how many seasons has it gone by where Odegaard, in the games that really matter, he goes missing. Eze was there when they won the cup last season. Do you know what I'm saying? He turns up at finals. He turns up in big games. Do you know what I'm saying? So go get Eze, man. I'm not really hearing it. Crystal Palace as well did well against Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? Palace, the way that their managers got them cooking, bro. They're playing well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? They took their penalties well. Like, come on, man. Go put the money down. I know Liverpool were absolutely horrendous in penalties. I get it. Mo Salah absolutely skied his penalty. McAllister, poor penalty. Do you know what I'm saying? Eze, to be fair, didn't score his penalty, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? Saar, what a bad boy penalty, bro. That penalty was lit. I can't even lie. Saar's penalty was lit. His goal that he scored in the game as well was lit as well, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I would have much rather Saar than going out there getting Madueke. I'm just keeping it honest, bro. You know what I mean? I know Liverpool had a lot of... Look, Dean Henderson did really, really well on the penalties. You got to give it to him. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, just go get the players, bro. Go at the play. I'll take Mateta as well. I've been saying I'll take Mateta, bro. I'll take Mateta at Arsenal. I don't care what no one's telling me, bro. The way that they're playing football, bro, they're playing some good football. You know what I mean? So, listen, I'm not really hearing all of this. It's taking time and we're still working it out and all that. I'm not hearing it. Go and get me Eze. And I would take Mateta, like I said. I'll take Mateta. And I'll take Sarr as well. I'll take Sarr. Ismaila Sarr, he's balling out at the moment. I'll take Ismaila Sarr, I'll take Eze, and I'll take Mateta. I don't care. I don't want Kai Havertz as a second option. I know he scored the other day. I'm not hearing it. You know what I mean? Sarr cost 12 million, by the way. So I'm saying he's balling out. He's always been a decent player, but now I feel like he's ready to move up to the next level, man. I'll take him. I'll be real. I'll take your whole attack. You know what I mean? I'll be real. I'll take Sarr, I'll take Eze, I'll take Mateta, bro. Do you know what I mean? Mateta took his penalty really well as well. Like, bro, that's what I'm saying. A man's wasting money on Madueke. It makes no sense, man. Money Madueke has been performing, bro. I like players that are consistent, not players that go for a little purple patch. I'm not really hearing that, bro. If man is Havertz right now, he scored his goal. He's in decent form, but we know that it's not going to last. We've seen this with Nketiah. We've seen this with Lacazette before. We've seen it with. You know what I mean? I remember a season where Kai Havertz was scoring a couple of goals. Crunch end of the season, man went missing, like always. Come on, man. We can't be going on recency bias. We're going on to the level that these players play at. You know what I mean? Like 1-2 little link-ups is not good enough, man. Sarr reminds me of Mane. Bro, he's balling out, right? I'll take Sarr, bro. I'll be real with you. Ismaila Sarr, I always thought he was decent. Don't get me wrong. I didn't think like he was world-class or nothing. But the way he's balling out right now, the way he took his penalty, the confidence, the way he took his goal as well, I'll take him. I'll take him at Arsenal. I'm just keeping it. I'm just being honest. Yeah. I think he was at Watford. I think you're right. I think he was at Watford still. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. It's one of them ones. But yeah, man. Big up to everyone that's locked in, man. What's man saying? Run up the likes. Big up, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would have taken Donnarumma. As a number. Bro, they're all better than flipping Kepa, bro. Do you know what I mean? Eze should have been done instead of Madueke, in my opinion. We do things backwards all the time as a joke. Yeah, we don't utilize the priority. Yeah. Wharton's a decent player as well. I can't lie. Big up to Galen. Big up to you. Big up to you every single time. Big up to you. The Rodrigo thing to Arsenal is a fans linking the player to the club. Yeah, they were trying to, like, when he won the Community Shield, they asked him, you know, are you coming to Arsenal? And it's got a bit giddy. I'm like, yo, relax, man. Relax. Man, I'm getting bare excited in that. I'm like, yo, relax, man. Do you know what I mean? Yo, big up, bro. I didn't realize I missed out on this much drama in Madrid, bro. Big up Doritos, though. Look at this guy taking the piss. Look at this guy. Big up, man. Big up. Man wanted to talk, so we talked, man. But yeah, bro. There's a couple of players at Palace I would take, man. A couple of players at Palace that I would take. I can't lie. But yeah. But it looks like Mourihno is looking at getting Zinchenko over there to Fenerbahce. They can have him. 20 million, you can have him. You know what I mean? I'll sell him for 20 million, bro. 20 million, they can have Zinchenko. Zinchenko could go. If Mourihno wants Zinchenko, I bet you he's probably going to play him in the 10 role. So I mean, that's his primary position. You know, Mourihno doesn't like, you know, he actually plays players in their proper position. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, Zinchenko being linked to Fenerbahce, he can go. Do you know what I mean? What's this here? Zinchenko has become the subject of serious interest of Jose Mourinho's Fenerbahce. What's this? Fenerbahce are regarded as the most committed suitor at present. The potential deal aligns with the current strategy of reshaping the squad to achieve balance and focus on players who complement their tactical approach. They can have him, bro. They can have him. They're not saying how much, you know, would sell him for, but I'd sell Zinchenko for 20 million, man. 20 million. You can have Zinchenko. I'm not really interested in Zinchenko staying at Arsenal. So yeah, you can go, man. You can go. There's some good news. We need to sell some players. I've been saying that we need to sell some players. so that we can go and get Eze's over the line. We can go in. Well, we should be trying to go and get Rodrigo, but is Rodrigo going to pick Arsenal over City? Come on, man knows man knows who Pep is. You know what I mean? But why would he come to Arsenal? Why haven't we had no outgoings yet? It is strange. You know what I mean? Every time we listen, it's strange and it's not strange. I mean, some of them I understand. I know some players were injured. I know some players are on stupid wages, which is not Berta's fault. He didn't create that situation. But at the same time, we should have been working on 1 or 2 deals. I mean, it's getting quite late into the transfer window to be able to get rid of some of these players. We could still do it, but it's like I don't get why we wasn't doing it alongside of getting players in through the door. Matt said, enjoy Leao. I don't want Leao, bro. I don't want Leao. You man can have Leao. I don't want Leao, bro. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. You can have Leao. Do you know what I mean? This whole hype around Leao, I'm not interested. Do you know what I mean? I'm not interested in it. But that's just my opinion, bro. I don't want Leao. I think a lot of people are hyping up Leao when he's on form. But the thing is, he's a player that he's very inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? Extremely inconsistent. You know what I mean? So I'm not really on this Leao talk. I'm not really, you know, Eze I'll take. Zinchenko going to Fenerbahce, I'm on that. That's fine. You know what I mean? But I don't get it. Apparently there's a Rodrigo transfer race. Arsenal, Liverpool, and City monitored £100 million Madrid star. Bro, how long have we been monitoring Rodrigo? We've been monitoring him even before this transfer window. It's like, bro, if you really wanted to play, you put the money down. You know what I mean? But I just don't see him coming to Arsenal. I don't see it. But then again, you never know. I mean, I saw Ozil come here, but then Ozil's out of favor. Rodrigo gets game time at Real Madrid. Ozil was out of favor at Madrid, which we obviously utilized that situation. But Rodrigo starts a lot of games. So is he really that on leaving? Do you know what I mean? And if we can't even put the money down for Eze, do we really have the money for Rodrigo? I mean, we're penny pinching to get Eze, which is a lot cheaper. I don't really see it. And if we was to get one of Eze or Rodrigo, it'd be one or the other. That's how this club is. It's one or the other. Instead of going out there showing the ambition, it's one or the other. I can't lie. I'm really upset that, you know, once again, like Man City just coming late to the deal and they're getting the player because we take too long. And I've been saying this. The reason I asked for Arsenal to move fast is because I've been saying this. Everybody that's been watching here daily, I've been saying if we drag our feet to get certain players, other teams will start prioritizing some of our main targets. And that's what's happened. And we're doing this in favor of going and getting Maduekes and Norgards and Keppers. And it's like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Is that really worth it? Losing out on Rodrigo to go get Norgard, Kepa and Madueke. Come on. Come on. What is the bigger priority, bro? Yeah, I know. I'm so toxic. I know. What can I do, man? What can I do? It's natural. Do you know what I'm saying? It's natural when it comes to this team. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm seeing these articles about why Arsenal will not regret missing out on Nico Williams. These men weren't saying this, you know, when we played Bilbao. Do you know what I'm saying? They weren't saying this before the Bilbao game. Like the whole time they've been gassing up. Oh yeah, we need to go get Nico Williams. Nico Williams been gassing him up. As soon as we play Bilbao, all of a sudden the conversation changes. All of a sudden, he's not good enough. Yeah, I mean, Lee, to be fair, Lee said, because Lee watches La Liga. I'm going to be watching La Liga now this season. Yeah, I got a lot more free time and I'm going to be working, bro. I'm going to be working. So I'm going to be watching a lot more games. Do you know what I mean? A lot more games. So I don't know, man. People just go with the hype, bro. It was the same with the Madueke. It's the same with the not Madueke, Mudryk thing as well. This fan base over guys Mudryk, and then when he flopped at Chelsea, man are laughing, but you man wanted him. A lot of you man wanted him. So yeah, man. It is where it is, man. I'll take Saar right now. Right now, fam. He's got a lot of pace, bro. He's a good player, man. Yeah, you know I mean, knows how to find the back of the net. He's technically sound. He's a good player, man. Because these people don't watch La Liga. Anyone could have told you Nico is a spicy docu. That's what I'm saying. Quality over quantity all day. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean. I just keep it honest. If I don't watch a player that much, I won't have an opinion. The thing is, I've seen a lot from Rafael Leao to know that this guy is not good enough, innit? I believe we aren't getting a left winger, man. It's very Arteta-like to keep us short. Yeah, I hear it. I hear it. You know what I mean? And the more the fan base start gassing up Madueke, the more he's thinking, I don't need another left winger. Do you know what I mean? We'll just go with Madueke. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's actually crazy, but we'll see, man. We'll see. The Lookman thing. Apparently, Lookman snubbed Arsenal as Inter look to push the deal. It's like, once again, another player, Lookman, another player that we should have been looking at. And we're just allowing Inter Milan to bully us and go get the player. Lookman's better than Madueke. He's better than Trossard. He's better than Martinelli. It's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? It's an absolute no-brainer, bro. But once again, we drag our feet. It's crazy, man. Bro, why Arsenal don't go mad for Donnarumma? Raya is a midfielder and mid-table goalkeeper. Bro, I don't get what. Bro, why didn't we go for Kelleher? Why didn't we go for Donnarumma? They'll give you 101 excuses, bro, because now they want to back a man like Kepa. But when he was at Chelsea, they were laughing at him. It's the same as Havertz. When Havertz was at Chelsea, they were laughing at him. Now that he's at Arsenal, he's a baller. He's a baller. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a baller. Martinelli's better than Leao. Bro, that ain't... Bro, listen, I don't even think he's better than Leao. I'll be honest with you. I don't actually think he's better than Leao. Like, I've seen Leao actually beat players. The only way Martinelli can beat players is for pace. But Leao, at times, does beat players in terms of skills and pace. I think he's technically better than Martinelli, but both of them are frustrating. So it's much of a muchness. This is why I didn't want Madueke, because he's frustrating as well. So it's not enough of an upgrade to justify the signing, in my opinion. Look at this. Permanent alterations made to the Emirates at Arteta's request. Bro, we need alterations in the team, bro. Focus on that. I don't care if the stadium is looking a bit old. Go and win me some trophies, bro. Go and win me some trophies. Go get me some ballers. I don't care about renovations in the stadium. I care about winning major honors. All that other stadium stuff, that's irrelevant right now. That's irrelevant right now. That can wait. That can wait. That's not priority. That is not priority. Apparently, Mikel Arteta provides Leandro Trossard injury update ahead of the Manchester trip. What did he say? Hold on, let me get into it. Trossard was absent from matchday squad on Saturday as the Gunners beat Athletic Club 3-0 in a friendly. This means Trossard still has not played since injuring his groin in pre-season defeat to North London rivals Tottenham last month. Arteta, however, is confident the 30-year-old will be fit for Arsenal's opening Premier League game against Man United at Old Trafford. Arteta said, I think he's going to be in a few days. He had a little niggle in the groin, but should be fine. Okay, if he's fine, protect him, don't play him, and we need to sell him. We need to sell him. So don't play him anymore because we need to get rid of him. Because he doesn't want to be here and he's not been good enough. So we need to sell him. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see Trossard playing any games. Because everyone always tells me we can't sell a player if he's injured. Fine, then don't play him, protect him. I don't want to be seeing players that we're potentially trying to get rid of playing. There's no need. Dalman needs games. Ethan needs games. Do you know what I'm saying? Play these players. Play these players. I don't know why you playing players that got no future. So just protect Trossard. Do not want to see him. I do not want to see him at all. Simple to me. Arsenal edge closer to securing William Saliba's future. What's this? Arsenal have made it priority to tie down William Saliba this summer, and according to the latest reports, they're edging closer to agreeing a contract extension. We will see. We will see. It's gone very quiet. The whole transfer window has been very quiet. We haven't seen Chelsea. We haven't seen Real Madrid. We haven't seen Real Madrid put a bid in, which I was expecting. Do you know what I mean? Hold on a sec. There we go. Right. Yeah, like I said. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with Real Madrid. I don't know if they're gonna put a bid down. It's gone radio silent. We ain't heard anything about Real Madrid going in for Saliba. Well, I haven't heard anything about them going in for Saliba. So I don't know, man. Obviously for us, that's good news if they don't go in for Saliba. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Obviously, Saliba and his agent, they're going to keep their powder dry. They're not going to push for a move just in case the move falls down. They want to save face with the fan base. We already know the politics of the game. We know how it works, the transfer window. Yeah, I mean, and we work with these players. They got PR around them. They're going to protect their image in it. So if he wants to go to Real Madrid, he's not going to push for the move. Do you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we will see, man. We will see what happens with Saliba. Yeah, listen. Some Real Madrid fans told me that they were going in for Saliba, so I was expecting them to go in for Saliba, innit? They've been linked with him for a long time. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. There's still a lot that can happen in the transfer window, and Real Madrid normally when they want a player, they get the player, innit? It's Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. So we will see. We will see. I'm seeing question marks with whether we should get rid of Jesus. I mean, I hate these kind of articles. They get on my nerves. We already know that we need to move him on. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. Just get rid. Once again, Kivior news again. We're close to selling Kivior. To who? To who? Apparently, AC Milan are interested in getting Kivior. The Italian club has just sold Malik to Newcastle. Bro, I believe it when I see it. Apparently, AC Milan was in for Zinchenko. Apparently, AC Milan was in for Kivior. Apparently, AC Milan was looking at Martinelli. I don't know why we keep using AC Milan to be linked to all our dead wood. I have not seen any concrete bids. I haven't seen anything. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about. I just think it's the same old repetitive news that's not getting us anywhere. Like, just sell these players. I don't understand why it's so difficult. Like, just get Zinchenko gone. Apparently, Napoli are looking at Zinchenko as well. Is that really true? Is that true? Apparently, Fenerbahce and Napoli are in for Zinchenko. Well, you know what? Do a bidding war. You know what I'm saying? Try and get as much money as we can. Let's be smart about it. If two teams want the player, let them do a bidding war then. Let them get into a bidding war. We'll probably get more than 20 mil. All of a sudden, we get more for the player than what we expected. I just don't get it. I do actually get it. I just think it's all BS. I think it's all BS. I don't think Napoli or Fenerbahce are in for Zinchenko, but hopefully they are. Hopefully I'm proven wrong. You know what I mean? But I just think it's time for us to just get smart about it and pin clubs against each other so that we can get the most amount of money possible for these players we're trying to get rid of. There's still plenty of players that I'd go in and get that are available. Rodrigo, Eze, players like that. You know what I'm saying? Ismail Assar, Mateta. I'll take these players, bro. I'll take these players at Arsenal. So go get the funds. Go get the funds. You know what I mean? Go get the money in and sell these players. They don't want to match the wages, bro, because we have them on some ridiculous contract. I hear it, but you know, we got to also push for the player to go. You know, we got to be like, listen, if you stay, there's no game time. You know, you ain't got a future here. You know, you got to kind of, you know what I mean? Teams do this all the time, bro. Tell players that they're not part of the plans. Look for a club. That's what we got to do. Trossard is more than happy to leave. We already know that. Martinelli, I'm not so sure if he's so happy to leave, but that's why we got to make his position at the club uncomfortable so that he actually considers like, yo, do you know what? I want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to waste my time here when I'm not going to get selected. Zinchenko already knows he's out of favor. So more than likely, he's probably up for leaving as well. Kivior already knows he ain't getting into the team unless there's a major injury. He ain't getting into the team. So I don't really know, man. How are you feeling about the first game prediction? I just think we drop points. I think we drop points. At first, I thought we're gonna lose, but now I just think like we end up drawing or something. I feel like we drop points against Man United. Do you know what I mean? I feel like we drop points against Man United. The first game is at Old Trafford, isn't it? And we don't do well at Old Trafford either. So we don't do well at Old Trafford. Man United have improved their team, and yeah, I feel like this preseason as a whole, we've been looking very vulnerable defensively. So yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think defensively we've been looking vulnerable. Lewis Skelly hasn't been the best. Zubamendi's looked good, but you know, when we've played like Kivior and that at the back, it's looked messy. It's looked messy, it's looked scrappy, I can't lie. Northside, if Gyökeres gets a little injury, how good is your attack? We're in trouble, bro. We're in big trouble. We're in big trouble. I can't lie. We're in big trouble. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Big up, big up, big up. Big up to everyone that's locked in. AC Milan got the winter. No need to get Kivior. Well, there you go. Well, there you go. If Milan want Kivior, let's leave him there with cash and bring Leao back. I don't want Leao, man. I don't know why everyone's gassing up Leao, bro. I really don't get what this Leao gas is about. Northside, Savinho, and Eze to Spurs potentially. This is what I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's annoying me that Savio's going to Spurs, and it's really gonna piss me off if they get Eze. There is no excuse why we can't attract those players. I'd much rather Savio over Madueke, and for me, Eze is better than Odegaard. Why are we allowing our rivals to strengthen like that? We should not. Let's wait. Nothing's happened. But this, I'm sorry, this is not good. This is not good. These are players that would get into our team right now. I would start Savio over Madueke. Do you know what I'm saying? If we move Saka to the left and Dalman on the right, would I play Savio? I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't start him, but he would definitely be getting rotation. Maybe I would actually. To be honest, Dalman's got a lot of talent, but we're yet to still see his true level. I'll probably start Savio, but give Dalman a lot of minutes to work to earn his way into the first team, because I think Dalman's a top quality. So it's just like, why are we passing on players that get into the starting lineup? I don't really get it. Like, I'm not saying that Savio is the complete player. I know he needs to work on his finishing, but I just think like technically he's a baller. I feel like he's got a lot of ability and he's got a high ceiling. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he's a very good player, man. 13 assists, I think Savio got 13 assists in all competitions this season. It's not bad. It's not bad. You know what I mean? It's not bad. And it's not like it's the Man City of old. So it is what it is. Nah, I think Savio's a good player, bro. I think Savio's a good player. He's got good vision. He's got a couple of assists. He just needs to work on his finishing, bro. And play on the left-hand side. Do you know what I'm saying? I actually think he's a very, very good winger, but he does need to polish up his finishing. His finishing leaves a lot to be wanted. I'm not going to debate that bit. His finishing does need to fix up. I can't lie about that. You know what I mean? Leao is one of those players who is unfairly rated. He's either rated too highly or too low. He's a tricky winger with a bit of pace that can hurt teams off the bench. He's not a franchise player. Listen, I don't think he's I think he's more overrated. Like, most people are gassing him up. I just think he's just a decent player. I don't think he's amazing. But he gets gassed up like he's amazing, like he's going to transform Arsenal Football Club. I don't think Leao is. He's extremely frustrating, and he can be extremely wasteful in the final third. And a lot of times he repeats doing the same thing. Like, it's just, yeah, he's frustrating to watch. When he's on it, people clip up Leao's highlights when he's on it, and then they make it seem like that's Leao every week. It's not Leao every week. It's not. Fabrizio posted City want Rodrigo earlier today. They will sell Savio. Grealish has gone. Money and wages freed up. If City are linked, they usually move quick. Madrid won 100 million euros. Bro, Grealish is better than all our wingers on the left. Better than all our wingers on the left. Do you know what I mean? Savio's better than our wingers on the left. Like, why are we not in for these players? I don't get it. And Rodrigo, he walks into this team. He walks into this team, and that's my frustration. It's like we're missing chances on players that are open to moves. You know, this fan base love to say about market opportunity. But then when we see market opportunities and we don't take it, this is where the frustration comes from. This is where the frustration comes from, because the time in football is now. You get opportunities in certain windows that you have to take. Come January, come next summer, those opportunities are gone. Do you know what I'm saying? So when I see opportunities to strengthen the team, go out there and take those opportunities. Go out there and put the money down. Do you know what I mean? It's just frustrating, man. It's just frustrating. I can't lie. Like, it's a very, very, very frustrating club, Arsenal Football Club. I can't lie. They do things that are good, and we always do this. Like, we do some things that are good, but it's always like half-assed. It's never like complete. Like, I don't know why it's like this. I don't know why it's like this. Well, I do know. There's no pressure to win here. There's no pressure to win. All the fans, let's just be honest about this football club. All the fans saying that we have to win something last season are the same fans that said it the season before. All the fans telling me this season, Arteta has to win something. You said it last season. You said it season before that. And you don't hold him accountable. You'll still buy all the merch. You'll still celebrate players like Madueke. You'll justify Kepa. You'll justify Norgard. You'll justify a lot of our bad performances in pre-season. Even though we played well against Atletico Bilbao, you'll brush away all the other performances, Tottenham, I'm saying Villarreal, all those other teams. So there's no pressure here. There's no pressure here to really win, and that's why the club does the bare minimum. The club matches the ambition of the fan base, which is just get Champions League. There's no pressure to get over the line. Just challenge, get second 3 years in a row. If we don't push the club further, this is why they do the bare minimum. A fan base that's ambitious, a club will know not to go and get Madueke because they know it'll be backlash. They'll know not to go and get Norgard because there'll be backlash. They know not to go and get Kepa because there'll be backlash. There's no backlash here. There's no backlash, bro. I'm going to be real with you. There's no backlash. This fan base will rather go after content creators that, like myself, that will say it's not good enough and call it out. They'd rather hold us accountable more than the people that are running the club. That's just what it is. So when people get frustrated about certain signings, as a whole, as a fan base, what does this fan base actually do when we get it wrong? What do they actually do? Nothing. They applaud everything. They justify, protect, deflect. This is why we're not in for Rodrigo. Because nobody's up in arms about us not getting Rodrigo or calling it out. They're like, oh, well, Madueke is linking up with Gyökeres. That's why it never changes, man. That's why it never changes. It's justification after justification, excuse after excuse. Every time I've called out the squad, all I hear is, who's out there? Who's out there? Well, everyone wants Eze. So if we don't get Eze, man are going to be up in arms. They're going to call this club out. They're going to call this ownership out. Are they going to call out the Kroenkes? No. No. This club's got a history of this. This fan... And I'm upset, not because these deals are over the line, but the fact that I don't see enough I don't see enough voices. I don't see enough from the fan base kicking off about this club doing the bare minimum. Do you know what I'm saying? But this is a fan base that justified Nketiah on 100k a week. They justified Reece Nelson. He never did anything for this club. 100k a week. These are the people that applauded El Nene and Rob Holding getting contract extensions for doing nothing. Backing Callum Chambers. Backing Jenkinson, backing Peter Cech and flipping Willian coming to the club, backing us going and getting David Luiz, backing us getting Silvestri, backing us getting Welbeck. Oh, that boy Welbs, that did nothing. Like you man, this fan base as a whole have been applauding this club doing fuck all for a long time. for a long time. So this has been embedded for a long time now, where we get the wrong players and people justify. We got Kai Havertz, people justified. Oh yeah, but it's not about XG, it's not about this, about that. But now they're celebrating getting Gyökeres. Now Gyökeres is a gunman. I thought you, but when I wanted a gunman, these men didn't want a gunman. They told me, if you don't know what Havertz does, you don't know ball. Why do you want Havertz on the bench now? So that's what I'm saying. This is why, this club will probably miss out on Eze. They'll miss out on Rodrigo. They'll miss out on Lookman. They'll miss out on Mateta. They'll miss out on getting Ismail Assar. They'll miss out on these guys, bro, because what is the consequence at Arsenal? Nothing. Justify it. Just justify they justified Fabio Vieira. They justified Lokonga. They justified Trusty. It is what it is. It is what it is, man. This fan base has been accepting the mediocrity of this club for a long time. So when they say we have to get Eze, why do we have to get Eze? The club know you're not going to kick off. The club know you're just going to accept it. We won't get Eze. We won't get Eze, and the man will say, "Oh, we didn't want to overpay. We didn't want to overpay." They know this. Don't think the club are stupid, bro. This club is not stupid. They're very clever. They're clever enough to fool the majority of the fans. They know there's no backlash. Do you know what I mean? So this is why we lose out on players that we all know we should be getting. I'd love us to get Lookman, but what happened? It's not happening. We've shown absolutely zero intent to try and get Lookman. Lookman 100%. I know we're not getting. Rodrigo 100%. I know we're not getting. We're not getting him, bro. Yeah, don't forget El Nene and Jorginho. Champions League winner. Why couldn't they help us at least win a flipping Europa League? You know what I mean? It's crazy. Only thing Nelson did was score a last-minute screamer against Bournemouth. Wow. One game in how many appearances? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. Imagine having Darman, Ethan in your squad and you don't have a natural number 10. Play these kids. I don't know. I really don't get it. If people like the football that we played against Atletico Bilbao, because I now see a lot of fans like waxing lyrical about Bilbao and we balled out against Bilbao. Cool. Like drop Odegaard to the number 8, play Darman or play Ethan in the 10, play Darman in the attack and go out all out attacking. When you're 2-0 up, or let's say you're only 1-0 up in the 70th, 80th minute, then you can bring on Declan Rice and just lock off the game. We've got players that we can actually do this. We can play expansive football and then bring on Declan Rice, bring on Norgard to just shore up the midfield and just help the defense. Do you know what I'm saying? And make sure that, you know what I mean? If it's a scrappy 1-0, we've got the personnel to play attacking football and still lock off games. We've got the personnel to do that. But is the manager brave enough? I don't think he is brave enough. That's why I call us a mediocre club, because there's no one accountable. Nah, there's not. Seen a clip of John Obi Mikel saying Abramovich would come and let the players know if you didn't perform. I will pay you out. I've got the money to stop playing games. He cared about winning, bro. That's what happens when you care about winning. That's what happens when you got your priorities straight. We don't get that. We just, all the players here, they just get a pat on the back. Eze in the 10, Fofana left wing, add a left back and a backup striker to Gyökeres, and that's looking like a contender. Grealish walks into this team too, but Darman, Ethan should also be mainstays in this squad. It's mad. It's mad. You know what I mean? Yeah, no, I hear it. Who hasn't balled out against Bilbao? I hear it. North, Porto looking good. I ain't seen Porto playing, bro. I'll be real. I ain't seen Porto playing. Nelson was good when he burst into the scene, but never really got the opportunity, same as Smith. I never really rated Reece Nelson like that. I can't lie to you. I didn't. I never really rated him like that. I have to be honest with you. I never really rated him like that. I can't lie. Do you know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. Why can't he ball out at another team or on loan? You know what I mean? Cole Palmer wasn't given a fair chance at Man City, but he balled out at Chelsea. I don't know. I don't really feel like Nelson had that star potential, that star power. Like, do you know what I mean? But that's just me. That's just me. But yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. All the news has just kind of died down. We keep seeing a lot of the players that we need to get rid of being linked, but I think it's all paper talk. Apologies. I think it's all paper talk, man. We ain't seeing nothing legit. I can't lie. Even Arteta in his press conference, when asked about signings, he said, let's see what happens. I don't really think these men are going to buy anyone. I think maybe one more player, max. I don't think they're moving serious. Bro. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? We haven't got enough to win the league. It's crazy that we're stopping here, but we haven't got enough to win the league. We're just accepting being in the top four. I don't see the ambition. I really don't see the ambition from this club. But yeah, all of a sudden this fan base ain't gassing up Sesko. Now he's gone United. You know what I'm saying? It's mad. After they were waxing lyrical about Sesko, he's one for the future. Now he's gone United. All of a sudden, he's not all that. I don't listen to the majority of this fan base, bro. They're the biggest flip-flops I've ever seen in my life. Look at this article. Arsenal rejected Jackson in favor of Gyökeres. Okay, like, that's what we're supposed to do. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. But I'll tell you what, Chelsea got the lap that was scoring goals the other day, and he scored a good goal. I think he scored a penalty and he scored a good goal. The lap. And they've got João Pedro that's been balling out as well. He scored a decent header the other day as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Chelsea are balling out, bro. Chelsea are balling out. I reckon Chelsea finish above Arsenal, bro. Chelsea are balling out right now. Do you know what I'm saying? João Pedro's been cooking in pre-season. Do you know what I mean? And the lap has been scoring. We've only got Gyökeres. And I like Gyökeres, like I said, but we're in trouble if Gyökeres gets injured because we're back to Mourihno and we're back to Havertz. We're in trouble. If Gyökeres gets injured, it's literally back to the same shit. Because the only upgrade that we've done in attack, yeah, I know we got Dalman, but he's young, he's going to be inconsistent. He's an upgrade on what we have. Dalman is an upgrade. But the only like consistent mainstay, like week in, week out, putting up that should be putting out big performances is Gyökeres. We have not improved enough. And the way I'm seeing the way Chelsea are playing, it's looking crazy. It's looking crazy for us. I can't lie. It's looking crazy right now. We are not looking. Listen, I look at preseason as a whole, and I don't look at it as one individual game. Do you know what I mean? And it's looking mad right now. Chelsea right now, the way that they cooked AC Milan, these men are looking confident, bro. These men are looking confident. And then João Pedro and Delap, they're looking like they're hungry. They're looking hungry to prove themselves. Do you know what I mean? We should have went out there and got two strikers as well. We should have went out there and got Pavlidis. Last time I checked, Pavlidis from Benfica was being linked to Benfica. Being linked to Newcastle. He's from Benfica. Getting linked to Newcastle. I don't know if he's still being linked to Newcastle. Last time I checked, I know Yasser, big up to Yasser, man. Yasser TV, make sure you're liking and subscribing. That's my brother. Do you know what I mean? I know last time he said that they were looking at Pavlidis. I'm not seeing any news about Newcastle Pavlidis now. Hopefully they don't get him. You know what I mean? But, yeah, if Zubi, exactly. Big up George, man. If Zubi gets injured, we're in trouble as well, yeah. Because if Zubi gets injured, yeah, what do we do? Because we either got to bring Lewis Smith, Lewis Skelly into the midfield, which then sacrificed the left back position. You could probably play Kivior left back and Timber right back, or you can play Timber left back and then you play Ben White right back. But right now, as it stands, Timber's our best right back. So then you're taking him out of position to cover the left. And then you're taking Skelly out of left back, bringing him into the midfield. To be fair, he is a natural midfielder. But is this manager going to do that? I don't really see it. Because Skelly can receive the ball and create from deep and take players on. I just don't see him doing it. I think we go back to a very robotic double pivot of Norgard and Zubamendi, or sorry, not Zubamendi, Norgard and Rice. Without Zubamendi in that midfield, yeah, it looks static. And unless you're going to drop Odegaard to the 8, or you're going to put Skelly in that 8 role, which this manager's not done during this preseason. Every other defensive midfielder can't do. Every other one apart from Zubamendi can't do what he brings to the team. So I don't know, man. It ain't looking that great. I'll be real. It ain't looking that great. The games we played, Norgard and Rice and Mourihno and Norgard, and we look terrible in the midfield. We look terrible in the build-up from the back. I can't lie. We look terrible. So I don't know. This manager doesn't work it out. I can work it out, but he ain't going to work it out. He has to play the 2 DMs in midfield. He's so shook. Even though it just makes us predictable. That's what he likes to do. That's what he likes to do, to make us predictable. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. I haven't seen no more news about Benfica's striker Pavlidis going to Newcastle, but it is what it is. I can't wait to see Gyökeres on the bench for Havertz because he scored in pre-season. These men are already taking the piss. You know what I mean? They already know what this club is about. I can't even say nothing. They already know what this club is about. I'm not gonna. What can I say? What can I say to that? Man United low-key have a better window than Arsenal if they get Baleba. Yeah, bro. Yeah, Man United are moving, man. Man United are moving. We've not improved enough. And that's why even positive fans like Hooks are saying that he doesn't feel like we're going to win the league. You know what I mean? There's a reason for that. There's a reason. He should be super confident. You know, normally Hooks is super confident about Arsenal and Retete. But even he's like, yo, like his prediction, he said, yo, I reckon that we finish second. What's up with me, bro? I keep yawning, man. What's man saying there? The title for the Portuguese, the race for the Portuguese title this year is going to be fun. Bro, I just want to win it, man. I just want to win it. You know what I'm saying? When you win, you don't really care. Like, I saw Portugal win the Euros and we were mad boring in terms of not winning games in 90 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about all of that. I just want to win, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just want trophies. You know what I mean? I just want trophies. So, yeah, man. Whether it's entertaining or not, I'm just desperate for trophies. I just want to win. I said, is it coming home? I ain't saying nothing about it's coming home. That's the biggest jinx ever. What's this? A few injuries in the midfield. Arteta may have to dust his boots off and redon the shirt himself. Bad, bro. Yeah, man. And Lee brings up a good point as well when Lee said that we don't have enough midfielders. It's true. It's true. We don't have enough midfielders because we're playing Skelly out of midfield and that we ain't got enough midfield. And then we've got too many midfielders of the same profile. It's just very, very predictable. I can't lie. It's very, 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 very predictable. But yeah, man. I don't know. The United game, we will see, man. We'll see. If we shore up the defense, we definitely, can beat them. But this defense has been rocky, man. Kudus has cooked Skelly there. You know what I'm saying? Pepe cooked Skelly on the left-hand side as well. You know what I mean? On our left-hand side. So I don't know. We've been looking vulnerable. There's been some games that, you know, Kivio's been looking dodgy as well. So I don't know, man. As soon as we got injuries, as soon as we got players out, it looks crazy. I can't lie. Our defense looks crazy. That's why this fan base keep talking about full squad, because they know that the bench still ain't good enough. You wouldn't have to say full squad all the time and that as an excuse if the bench was good enough. You know what I mean? The reality is we just drop levels, man, at times. It's just, yeah, it's mad. It's mad. It's actually mad. But yeah, man. It is what it is, familia. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, man. Let me put the link up for a little bit if anyone does want to jump on. It's up to you. You lot already know the rules. Camera and mic. And you can jump on. Face it, 6 or so transfers in, but very few injuries, and we're back to inverting versatility, internal solutions. This inverting stuff, I hear it, bro. This inverting stuff ain't working, and we've already tried it before. This is what the most frustrating thing is with this manager. It's like, you've tried this before and it ain't worked. Like, why are you persistent with this inverting stuff? You tried this when we had Zinchenko, and you're still doing it, and it's exposing us to being vulnerable at the back, and I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Big up Static, man. Love my G. Big up to Static, man. Injuries will be the excuses when we have to play Mourihno up front. Okay, but this is the thing. If they want to use injuries as an excuse, then I'll say, well, last season you told me we had a poor bench. Why didn't we address the bench? Why are we once again talking about injuries because the bench ain't good enough? Like, they can't say that they didn't know that the bench needed to be upgraded. It should have been upgraded a long time ago. Like, everybody already knew this. This is common knowledge. You know, but I hear what you're saying. It's definitely going to be excuses, man. Yeah, I'm saying. Oh my God. If at first you don't succeed, try and try again, then again. But that sounds like the lyrics from Leao. If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. You can dust it off and try again. If at first you don't succeed, pick yourself up and try again. You can dust it off and try again. You know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Leao, man. R.I.P. Leao. Big up Northside, very early start for work and in demand for my business. Come on, man. Good problems, man. Yo, if anyone wants a loan, man, talk to Static, man. Man's full of paper. You know what I'm saying? Man's got bare peas in that. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. You already know what time it is, bro. You already know what time it is. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we're active, man. We're active. What are you talking about? Why is bro showing bare pic of you on his channel? What are you talking about? I don't even know who you're talking about. Like, who are you talking about? I don't know, man. You've clocked it. Mikel remix though. Come on, man. I don't know. What is he live? Hold on. Is this Waste Man live? Is he live? Yeah. Is he live, chat? I don't even know if he's chat. If he's live, bro. Is he live? What's man saying? This guy is begging for attention, bro. Yeah, I'm saying. Do you get me? It's crazy. The chat's calling him out, bro. He's trying to do damage control. Man, trying to do damage control. He's live. I see that he's live. I don't even care, bro. See what I'm saying? I don't even care. Like I said, yeah. Yeah, he's showing. This is what I'm saying, because he's a snaky youth, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if he never addressed it, yeah, you man would have never known the snaky stuff. You know what I'm saying? So it's just whatever, man. I don't even know why he's talking about me. Do you know what it is, yeah? Man saying moved on. I specifically told man, don't mention my name and I won't mention yours. So why are you still mentioning my name? You spoke about it when I told you not to. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, Northside, he's apologizing on his channel. Ah, he's apologizing. Leave it. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm saying. If he's apologizing, so he's apologizing. Do you know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't get where people are like, yo, North, why don't you let it go? I told man to keep it private, not talk about it. When you're going to talk about it, then I'm going to talk about it because you're not telling the truth, innit? So what's man talking about? You get me? I was the bigger person and not exposing it. So if Carl wants to talk about it, then I'm gonna talk about it. What's man talking about? But I could have came back from Madrid, yeah, and went straight away. Yo, man, them were cooking Carl. I could have put his face as a thumbnail. You man know, yeah. If I want to talk about someone, I'll just talk about someone. You know what I'm saying? If he's apologizing, the thing is, the first apology, if it was a genuine apology, but he started talking about his son and that, and I was like, bro, if you're gonna apologize, take full accountability of all the things you did. And then I can say, cool, man, apologize. Even before you apologize, I was like, I wasn't going to expose it. Do you get me? But don't give a half-assed apology. That's what I don't like. You're shopping, you were fishing for his apology was like, all I did was not allow them in. It's like there was bare shit you did that you didn't mention, that I've now mentioned on Lee's channel. Do you get what I'm saying? And then I'm a single dad. You're trying to fish for sympathy. And I was like, I don't respect that. If you just want to say, do you know what? Yeah, I acted like a prat. Hands up. You know what I'm saying? I acted like a prat. X, Y, and Z. I apologize. That's it. But you could have just done it privately. Do you know what I'm saying? You could have just done it privately, bro. Because I handled it privately until now, today, or yesterday, wherever you dropped the video, or today or whatever. Until you made it public, I kept it private. So when people want to tell me, no, Phil, you'll talk about it, I kept it private until he didn't keep it private. Simple. You want to make it public, then I'll make it public. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It is what it is. I don't want to, after today, I just spoke about it. Don't ever ask me again. I'm not speaking about Carl anymore. You know what I'm saying? I can't be bothered. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. If I really wanted to talk about it, I would have made it a thumbnail. Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is. Anyway, we move on. We move on. Man, know what I'm on when I want to cook you. You know what I'm saying? I make you a thumbnail. So, man, know what time it is with me. But anyway, we move on. Yeah. What's this? What's this? What's this? What's man saying? But yeah. No, it's calm, Harvey. It's calm, bro. I just don't want to talk about it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Neither do I, but let's just move on, bro. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. Yeah, I'm saying. Let's just move on. Let's just move on. What else is out there, man? What else is out there? You know what I'm saying? What other? I ain't seen no other news, man, in terms of Arsenal. Other than that, it's just predictions for the Man United game. I'm not seeing anything else. You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a bit of Madueke props but I want to get Mateta, bro. I want to get Mateta and Ismail Assar, bro. I want to get I don't know how much would they Mateta go for? Mateta value. Let me see. Transfer mark. Bro, I'll take Mateta at Arsenal, bro. I would take 28 years old, bro. I'll take him at Arsenal. They're valuing him at like 30 million. Obviously, that's just on transfer mark. He's probably what, like 50, 60? You know what I mean? With 1-2 additions and a top manager, we have the ability to win the league. With probably a number 10, another striker, and a left back and a centre. Probably 4 signings. A top manager and 4 signings, I think that we can win the league. The thing is, we've got some quality, yeah, but if we get injuries, it's long. It's long. We need about another 4 top signings, bro. 4 top signings. I can't lie. We're still short. Because then we're banking. Then you're asking me if all the players are fit, and that's just not realistic. You're gonna get injuries. Do you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get players out of form. So, yeah, man. I don't think as a current side we don't have enough to win the league. We don't have enough to win the league, in my opinion. We don't have enough to win the league. You know what I mean? But you never know with the top manager. I mean, like I said, Conte had players that weren't his players necessarily. Victor Moses and them man there in their old age, and he managed to win a major honor. Tuchel won a Champions League with a bunch of young kids. Do you know what I'm saying? Ranieri won the title with Leicester. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm saying. So I don't know. Top managers get the best out of their team. Let's just keep it real. Do you know what I'm saying? Look at what Crystal Palace are doing. You know what I mean? So it depends what level of top manager you got. We definitely have got a lot of quality, but there's certain positions that we need more quality, man. We need more quality. The left-hand side, the number 10, the left back role, you know what I mean? Yeah, Glasner's doing his thing, bro. But this is what top managers do, though. They get the most out of the players that they've got. You know what I mean? You get the most out of the players that they've got, and they get over the line. You know what I mean? Bro, I don't want to talk about that, man. Let him talk whatever he's got to do. He's trying to do damage control. Let him get his little clout and they'll all die out again, because it's what it is. I don't really want to talk about him, bro. I'll be real. If I talk about him, people cry. If I don't talk about him, people cry. I'd rather just not talk about him, bro. I never wanted to talk about it in the first place. So, yeah, man. Do you know what I'm saying? Anyways, looks like Newcastle finally stopped being Rejection FC. I ain't even seen no news on Newcastle. I can't even lie. What's the Newcastle news? Hold on. What's the Newcastle news? I don't even know what the Newcastle news is. Who's Newcastle? Who's Newcastle? Ramsdale. Man said Ramsdale. Is it Ramsdale? Yo, King, what you telling me, bro?
What are you telling me, bro? Big up every time, man.
What you saying, man? You feeling confident about Arsenal United? You feeling confident?
To be honest, bro, obviously, I think, obviously, I've seen a couple of your pre-season games, like, obviously, like, you man don't look great in it. It looks like it's the same old crap with you man in it. But with United have had one very good game against Bournemouth in pre-season. Barring that, it's been pretty mid as usual. But I think before the Arsenal game, United have to get the Baleba signing over the line, because United need midfielders badly, bro. Like, Man United, we've been getting run through in pre-season, bro. My club been getting run through against Everton. Like, bro, Everton ran through past my club's midfield, and you got teams, and also Leeds did as well. And even in the last game against Fiorentina, so yeah, man. Like, I think it's gonna be a draw. You know, I think it's gonna be a draw. Like, first game of the season, I think it will be a draw against Arsenal and United, because both teams aren't looking that great. Obviously, United have got Cunha, Mbeumo, and Sesko. Obviously, I'm not convinced about Sesko. You understand, because it just on, like, the Sesko thing is a bit underwhelming, but the other two signings are great. But, like, I'm not convinced about Sesko, because I remember clowning you man for getting linked with Sesko, and then you ended up not getting Sesko, and then you got Gyökeres. But obviously, a lot of my fan base a lot of my fan base have basically jumped on the gun. They are basically now happy with Sesko when they wasn't happy with Sesko before. Like I was hearing a lot of my fan base, they wanted Osimhen, you know what I mean? They wanted Gyökeres, but all of a sudden now Sesko is here. All of a sudden now they say, oh, just back him, just back him, just back him. and I'll keep on saying to people, I ain't going to back someone just for the sake of backing them. Sesko has to show me week in and week out he can perform, because even though we're Cunha and Mbeumo, Man United have spent 74 mil on this guy. That's more than Cunha and Mbeumo. Mbeumo costs 71 and Cunha costs 62.5. Sesko has cost more than them two. So he has equally as more responsibility on him than Cunha and Mbeumo. He has equally more responsibility as them. So I ain't hearing it about it takes time. It takes time. Like I always say, if you're old enough, you're good enough, bro. And the reality is that obviously for me, I wanted Mateta. I would have took Mateta in front of Sesko. Man United could have got Mateta for like 50 to 60. I would have taken Alexander Sorloth from Atletico Madrid. I would have taken Wisa. I would have taken so many guys like ahead of him. So like for me, is that we spent 74 mil on a guy that just jumps high. That is very good at jumping. That's what people said. Oh, he's very good at jumping in the air. But what else can he do, bro? Oh, he can strike the ball. Well, as a striker, you're supposed to strike the ball. If you can't strike the ball as a striker, then there's something wrong. If you can't strike the ball as a striker, if you're not a very good striker of the ball, then there's something wrong. You get me? Because that is just, you know what I mean? That is just basic. So for me, yeah, I ain't going to back someone just for the sake of backing them. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like, for example, it's like me, for example, having a kid, yeah, and then backing everything that my kid does, even though he misbehaves. Oh, but you have to back your kid because even though he's misbehaving, you have to back your kid because he's your kid. No, I ain't gonna just back my kid if he's misbehaving. If he's misbehaving, I'm going to criticize him. I'm going to tell him off. And it's the same thing when Sesko has good performances, I will give him praise. But when he has bad performances, I'm going to criticize him. And that's what it's like with every single player that comes to this football club. So I ain't hearing about this excuse about, oh, you just have to back him. No, like he has to show me week in and week out. Like, and people go on about the resale value, like you know what I mean? The new term in football is resale value. That's the new term now. You know what I mean? That's the new term.
We've done that already. Rashid knows that. We've done protecting the value.
Yeah, resale value. Bro, I don't care about resale value, bro. I don't care about resale value, innit? Like, I don't care about resale value. Like, Man United are not in a position where we can think about resale value. Man United needs to start winning games and getting up in the table, bro. You get it? And the only way that Manchester United are going to make money from Sesko in 2 or 3 seasons' time. Sesko is that if Sesko scores 20 goals back to back, we could get more, or we could get the same amount if he does that, or if he gets 15 goals and like 7 assists. He would have to have 2 very good seasons or three very good seasons for United to make profit on him, or to get the same value as they bought him for. So, like, I ain't hearing this resale value. Man United needs to start winning games and getting up in the table. And this is another thing as well. Like, I don't care how much it costs us to get Carlos Baleba in. If it's 100 mil, if it's 90 mil, if it's 105, 110, 115, I don't care what the number is. I don't care what it is. You have to pay the money. Pay the money. Pay the money, because Man United are going to start new talks with Baleba. Man United, we've been told, oh, we don't have any money. We don't have any money. Well, you've been talking to Baleba. So now I expect you to pay the price tag. So go and pay it. Go and pay the price tag for Baleba.
I'm losing it if they get Baleba, North. Sorry to cut you off, but like, it's gonna be wow. That I didn't expect that. I can't lie. I did not expect Man United to go for Baleba. You know what I'm saying? That's a player we could use. I'll be real. But
what do you think about us going up against Man United? What are you saying? What's your score?
Yeah, draw. Yeah, 2-2. 2-2.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think both Eze and Sesko are gonna score. But obviously, if I was a betting, that's what I'll put on, because think about it, yeah. You've got Sesko. Sesko, yeah, he did score he scored 13 goals, but apparently Sesko, when he was going to join Arsenal, everybody was gassing him up, right? He was the best striker. I'm saying he's got movement, he can jump high, right? He can jump high. I can't lie, the headers are. He can jump high, right? And
yeah.
Let's be honest, what kind of football the Premier League does play? Throw in the box, you know what I'm saying? Cross into the box. And if he's good in the air, I think he'll bang. I'll be real, but he'll bang for a team like Man United. You get me? If he came to Arsenal, it would have been a different situation for us. You get me? It would have been a bit different. But maybe he'll bang at Man United, because maybe the pressure is not the same right now, because they're in phase 2. Remember, Man United are in phase 2. You know, it takes time. Whoa. What do you think? It takes time. It needs to be phase 9. We start winning. Okay, and that's gonna happen now. Real talk though. Baleba is something a very good player, bro. I watched Baleba a couple of times as well.
Yeah.
Baleba is a very good player. He'll be a great addition for United. He'll be a great addition. But for us, bro, if we're talking about, are we talking about Eze today? Are we? Is that what it is? Eze. Leao. Leao, will get to him. You know, I've got kind of like, I like Leao. He's a techie player. He's the kind of player that I like. I'll be real. I know you don't. You're gonna be like, oh, bro, he's on and off, blah blah blah.
No, you can like the player if you want. Like, you got your own opinion, but
I don't rate him personally. I don't rate him. I don't rate him.
I think it's an on and off situation, which is true. But bear in mind, bro, he plays for Milan. He ain't getting no help there. Fucking, did you see their team?
Do you think this manager's gonna unlock him?
No, he's not gonna unlock him. The good thing is that we can get Leao. If we get in Leao and Eze, they can probably both, you know what I'm saying, fight for that left wing position. I wouldn't want Leao. I want Rodrigo. Is that what you're asking me? I want Rodrigo. No. I'm on a different level, kind of. No. Leao is a very good player, or a good player. But what I want is Rodrigo. I do not know why we're not talking to Real Madrid about Rodrigo. I'll be real. He's going to Man City. That's what I heard.
Man City won him, yeah, because they're getting rid of Savio.
He'll fix a lot of problems for us, because that left-hand side, Madueke, average. Martinelli, starting to be below average. He's starting to get below average, bro. Can't beat a man. If you can't beat a man, you can't play as a winger, bro. Let's be real. Even Sunday League, you have to beat your man at least once, twice, 3 times in a game. Martinelli rarely does it. Rarely. He played well for like 5 minutes or 10 minutes against Villarreal. I think it was Villarreal, or 10 minutes, bro. He gave us 10 minutes for 200k a week. You get me? Talk about resale value. Can't even sell players like Kivior and Arteta's saying no. Arteta's rejecting offers for Kivior. We talk. You've got Mosquera, bro. Let him go. Let him go. Start to fund the money for Eze or Rodrigo. Hopefully, inshallah, that's a reach. But Eze is not a reach. Let's be real. 60 mil, 50 mil, you'll get Eze. How come you got 48 mil to pay up front for Madueke and it was done in 12 hours, North? It was done in 12 hours, bro. It's the same distance from Islington to West London to South London. It's the same shit, bro. If you can get it done in 12 hours, you can get it done in 11 hours. Do you know what I'm saying, for Eze? Because it's very obvious he had a release clause. While we was talking about Gyökeres and going for Gyökeres, we could have activated that release clause if we really wanted to. Do you know what I'm saying? Let's be real. But unfortunately, it's always with Eze, it's always eyeing, monitoring, agreed terms. I mean, how many times have you seen that already? Let's be real. We've seen that bare times, like agreed terms, got him. I've seen that we already signed him. I've seen somewhere that we already signed him. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about the Eze situation. We do really need him in this team. You get me? Because if you really want to go to the next level, Odegaard's not your guy. If you want to stay in this level, Odegaard's your guy. Do you know what I'm saying? If you want to go to the next to start winning, and is something that we want, you get me? You need someone better, bro. You can't have a 15-year-old come on the pitch and show everyone else how football is really played. Odegaard should hang his head in shame, bro. I would have gave my transfer request. You know what I'm saying? Handed in my transfer request, to be honest. Because the way Max Dowman showed him how football should be played and what a number 10 does, or a right wing /10 kind of position that Max Dowman plays, that's the kind of football of this level that should be of this level, bro. But yeah, the whole left it's a tough situation, bro. North, I know you wouldn't take Leao, but you need to really start thinking about it because we ain't getting no one better. You get me? We ain't getting no one better. But
you should go in for Lookman. That's who you should go in. You should go in for Lookman. Lookman's available for like 40 to 50. I think 40 to 50. So he's the guy.
Twist that one up. They can twist that one up. They can be like, yeah. I know. And the thing is about the Lookman situation is not. Why nobody talked about it is because we were too focused on Gyökeres. That's why they took our eye off the ball. We were so focused on Gyökeres, nobody's talking about a left winger, bro. Nobody's talking about a left winger, and I don't know how. Some people are ready to go into next season. They're saying that we're ready. They're saying we beat Bilbao. You've seen that we can play attacking football. You man heard it. You know what I'm saying? We're ready. That's it. And what I understand from we're ready, it means we'll win a title. That's what my ready means. That's what it means for me, because that's what preseason should be. Preseason should be a point where, like, you get your first 11 starting to play. You try everyone else, give everyone a chance, so you can weigh out your options for next season. Who's going to start, basically? Do you know what I'm saying? And the good thing about preseason, you still got a transfer window. So if you see a problem in midfield, fix it. You see a problem in left wing, fix it now. Don't go into the season and then tell us, well, okay, wait, we'll wait for January. Okay, January we'll get the player, and then when it comes to January, oh, you know what? Yeah, there's not a lot of options in January. It's limited. That's what they'll tell you. So they'll tell you summer, and then everybody will have a reason for why we didn't win the league, or we didn't win the Champions League, or didn't win. You get me? The other cups. Now they already got a reason. They can use that. You get me? The midfield's not ready. People are saying Zubimendi. I understand. It's cool. I personally feel like Partey is better than Zubimendi, but like, it's subjective. I get it. But like, there's not a lot of difference. And if anybody of these, if Zubimendi or Rice get injured, that's it, bro.
Yeah.
Fourth place, bro. If it wasn't for our defense, fourth place, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're getting Champions League, we ain't winning nothing, bro. If these guys get injured, why aren't we ready right now? people are telling me that Mourihno played okay. What kind of football do you lot watch? I don't understand. Are we watching some different kind of football here? You get me? They're telling me Mourihno played okay. And then when it comes to when we need Mourihno to play okay, I just got angry there. I don't know why. It's just Arsenal. It's Arsenal effect. You get me? When we really need Mourihno to play, people tell me, nah. We lost because of him. You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden, it goes back to Mourihno, like against PSG. You get me? Against PSG, you man all told me that Mourihno's not the guy to play against PSG. What if someone gets injured? That's the first guy that's going to be played, bro. Who's the guy? If Rice doesn't play, who's going to play in that position? Mourihno. If Supermendi doesn't play, who's going to play in that position? Norgard. You get me? It's not like on the right-hand side where we have Saka. If Saka doesn't play, we've got Ethan. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully. I think Madueke will be more to the left. You get me? Because I do think that at some point, Martinelli's going to lose his left-wing position. You get me? But yeah, like it's like if you lose Timber, Ben White steps in. That's all right. But the midfield, we have not addressed the midfield problem. As soon as we beat Bilbao, everybody forgot about Villarreal. This is what pisses me off. You didn't need your starting 11 to beat Bilbao. If you did, something's wrong. Yeah, something's wrong. Because you needed your whole starting 11 to start against Bilbao to beat. You should need your starting 11 to beat Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, Barcelona, these kind of teams. This is when you need your whole starting 11 to actually beat them. If you're talking about Villarreal and these teams, like, come on, bro. You don't need your starting 11 to beat that team. That's when the manager comes in. You get me? When you change a player, you can change a player. There must be, I don't know, bro. I think we're one injury away of a disaster, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? One injury away.
But Leao, bro,
but let's be real, yeah. I'll end on this. But Leao, talking about Leao, yeah. Unfortunately, I know we're not going to get any other players. Leao is better than Madueke, better than Martinelli, and better than Trossard. Well, Trossard, I like Trossard, to be honest. So I don't know. But Leao's better than what we have. So, yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Because we're not getting the other. I heard Lookman is going into Milan. You know what I'm saying? And he's not an Arteta player. Maybe he's got an attitude issue. Do you get me? You never know. But yeah, man, that's my thoughts on it. If Mourihno wants Zinchenko, I don't know why he's not on the next plane to Turkey, bro. You get me? He can go there, you know what I'm saying? Go to Turkey, my bro. It's time for you to leave. You get me? There's no need for you here. You see the guy, Danjuma sent him to Ukraine. Danjuma sent him to Ukraine with a little, you see that, bro? Like, come on, man. If you want 20 million for, I heard you say you wanted 20 million more for Zinchenko. I don't think you'll get 20 million. I think 12. That's how much I think a team would come in and take a Zinchenko. And he needs to take a pay cut because that's it for Zinchenko, bro.
Yeah. I get.
He's dipped, bro. He's dipped. That's it. It's not like Man City. You know, with Man City, everybody used to look like a superstar. Everybody in that team used to look like a superstar. Sterling was a superstar at Man City, whether you like it or not. Finishing his goals, you know what I'm saying? Thierry's crazy. So yeah, man, that's my thoughts on Zinchenko. 12 million, let him go, bro. Let him go. Can't arm to save a body. Can't arm.
Yeah, I get you. Like your mid, yeah. I said this. I said that you needed another midfielder because even though Zubimendi is good, yeah, like he's not better than Partey. And like you said, and I said this before. Like if Declan Rice, one of your better midfielders, Zubimendi, if one of them get injured, you're basically done. You're basically done in that area. Miles Lewis Skelly as well. I rate him as a player, but again, he's not a left back. And yes, he played well. Last season at left back, but that was a unknown. You get me? That was an unknown. People weren't. You know, I mean, teams weren't aware of that. But I think now, you've seen it in pre-season. Teams are starting to like clock on.
Arteta might play Calafiore, King. I think maybe Arteta will play Calafiore and be like, see, that's why I bought it for 32 million. You get me? Now we're gonna know why he bought it for 32 million, because I think he's quite harsh on Skelly and Ethan and Dowman and these kind of players that we actually rate. I'm saying he's harsh on most of these players, unless he bought him. Because remember, Skelly was from the Highland, so Skelly came from Arsenal and he cost us nothing. And Arteta, when he bought him, he didn't want to play him. He played him because he had no choice. And
Injuries,
then Skelly was balling out. Skelly was balling out to the point where, like, bro, you have to play this kid. There's no way around it. You know what I'm saying? Arteta couldn't just, you know what I'm saying? Like Partey, let's be honest, he didn't want Partey here. The idea was Partey to leave last season. You get me? But because Partey was balling out and Skelly was balling out, he had to play them. You get me? The only person he didn't, the only player he didn't do it with was Ethan, which is surprising because Ethan was balling out every game any minutes he had. You know what I'm saying? 30 minutes, 20 minutes, no matter what, he used to put in a shift. You know what I'm saying? And everybody recognized him. But they're in love with Odegaard, bro.
It's because Ethan doesn't do as much of the dog work than Odegaard does. Odegaard like presses from the front more. He presses from the front more, and he gets back to help defend. And that's what it is with Arteta. That's what it is with Arteta. He likes man that can, you know what I'm saying? He likes man that can run up and down and that, bro. He likes that, bro. You get it? And that's the thing.
That's King. You know why? Because you got a player like Rice, player like Rice playing on that number 8. That is hurting us. Why do you think the left wing is always a problem? I know the players are shit. Don't get me wrong, but it's always a problem on that left wing. It's because of Rice. He can't do that role, bro. It's just I know he can't walk up to the Arteta and be like, yo, Arteta, I can't do the number 8. I have to play a number 6. He can't do that because he's out of the team. But bro, it is not your role. Number 8 should be someone like Believer, for example. I believe Believer can play that role. Do you give me a Kobe Maino? I'm just naming Man United players, just a Kobe Maino. Do you know what I'm saying? That can defend a little bit, but he's techie enough to create alongside the number 10 or whoever plays right beside him.
I say Believer, Caicedo, Caicedo and Believer, them types can play as an 8, but it's like Arteta signed Declan Rice as a 6, but yet you play him as an 8, and then you sign and then you sign Mikel Mourihno to play in midfield, and then you find out he's better up front. Arteta's done this so many times, and like you mentioned Calafiore there. Like, obviously, Calafiore isn't the greatest defender, but I think at Bologna, he was playing as a centre-back. I saw him play for Italy as a centre-back.
Left centre-back, sorry, man. Left centre-back.
Left centre-back, and then all of a sudden, you put him at left-back. He's equally worse at left-back. And it's like Calafiore isn't great either. So it's like, Lewis Skelly, I rate him highly as a player, but I think, like I said, teams are starting to clock on Lewis Skelly. I think teams are starting to clock on. I think people know what he is about. People know what Lewis Skelly is about, and they are exposing him down that side. Did you get it? They're exposing him down that side.
It's not natural. Because King, remember, it's not his natural position. Let's be honest. His natural position is actually where Rice plays.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately,
maybe if we get an injury to Zubamendi, maybe he drops there, or Odegaard drops there. Do you know what I'm saying?
You want to play him in number 6?
So
you want to play him in number 6?
No, in the 8.
In the 8.
Okay.
In the 8.
Because right now, like, Zubamendi is our best 8 at the moment, as it currently stands. But if you want another player that can play 8, Odegaard can play 8, Skelly can play there. Do you know what I'm saying? But you're only really going to see Skelly there unless we get an injury, innit? Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at Zubamendi. I think he's doing really well. Well, he done really well in the last game. You know what I mean? So hopefully we see consistency from his game. I do see he's got a lot of the attributes of Thomas Partey. The thing is, we need to see consistency. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
One-off preseason isn't enough to say, okay, he's off the level. Partey was doing it consistently. Partey, people saying he's injured, but as soon as he was fit, walked straight into the team. Offers us something completely different. So we'll see, man. I just feel like this manager does have options in different positions. Like I'm not saying that Timber wasn't that bad at left back. He's just better at right back.
Yes.
I'm saying.
Facts.
You
But
can
that's the
play
thing.
him there.
I always play him.
Kivio's okay for a couple of games, but you can't do the whole season. You can't
Whole
do the whole
season. Yeah.
Because you
I'm
remember when
offended.
Kivio went left back,
Kivio?
when we beat Liverpool the other season, we beat Liverpool and we went on a run. Then he got exposed against Bayern Munich, but he went on a run. But that's why I
Do
say
you have Soldier Boy that Drake?
Yeah.
That's what I'm feeling like.
but
Kivio.
do you know what it is? Yeah, at Arsenal, we got players that can perform for a couple of games, but they can't do it consistently, which is why I want an upgrade. I can't have a player that only, a handful of games you'll give me good performances and then other games you're going to be completely collapsing, which is why I want him to go. So the more consistent player there is Timber, innit? But then Ben White hasn't looked that great. He ain't looked that great pre-season.
But he all right, innit? Like Ben White's not that shit, like to the point where like you're like, yeah, of course I understand, but he's not that shit. As in the difference between Ben White and Timber isn't that huge comparing to the others. Do you know what I'm saying? Comparing to like
where it's a massive drop.
Yeah.
You take Skelly out, you put Zinchenko, is a massive drop.
It's a massive drop, yeah.
So,
But it's like your manager's not your manager's not as well. Another problem is what your manager is planning is that I said this when you signed Gyökeres. I said that Arteta, when he signs Gyökeres, he's going to have to change the system. And simply, obviously, he's took his goal well against Bilbao, but it's like I don't feel like Arsenal are utilizing Gyökeres enough. I don't think they are utilizing him enough. He's not the type of striker. He doesn't get obviously a lot of service. You know that he's not the greatest at link up play, but you have to give him the service because I saw Man City when they did the treble, when they signed Haaland, halfway through to that season, Pep changed his system to suit Haaland.
I remember
that
He played long ball. He played long ball to Haaland, and Haaland
you need to
stopped
play
to get
the right
a lot more
players,
goals.
That's the thing, though, King. You have to play the right players to be able to play that. The problem is we don't play the right players to accommodate that. But we've been doing that, playing the right players to accommodate a lot of players. Like even before Gyökeres, we were always a high volume team to score goals because we didn't have a clinical goal scorer. What did we do? We played pragmatic. We played 2 DMs. We played players that want to sit back instead of actually open up the opposition. So it's been a long-standing problem with this manager, man. But listen, big up to the both of you lot. I do need to look at my other live, which I got in under an hour. Big up Rashid, man. Shout your channel out, bro.
Hey, Arsenal Revolution TV, bro. Come catch us out tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing a live. What time? 8 o'clock. Me, Jez, and BBK. Yeah. So yeah, come catch a vibe with us. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be lit. We're gonna be talking about Man United game and whatnot, and talking about some of this bullshit that this manager comes out with, and some of the Arsenal fans, some of the other Arsenal fans. Them man, the ops.
Big up and make sure you're subscribing to Arsenal Revolution TV. Rashid, big up to my G. Make sure you're subscribing. King, always a pleasure, bro. I ain't spoken to you in a while, so big up, man, for jumping on.
Big up, man. Big up every time, bro. Obviously, people obviously smash the likes and that. And yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see about the Arsenal game. I think it's going to be a draw in it. And I just hope this whole Sesko thing, plans out, because I know this guy in front of goal. He's not the greatest in front of goal. He misses a lot of chances. But listen, I hope Cunha and Mbeumo as well, like, do well as well. And obviously, like, we'll see if United get Belaba and get Donnarumma. We'll see, man. We'll see what Arsenal do as well. So
we'll see.
Yeah.
I know we'll speak on the day of the game, so we'll speak then, man. You know what I'm saying?
We'll see.
What was your prediction?
I said 1-1.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would have said 1-1 as well. I said 1. Yeah. I say 1-1 as well. I think it's going to be a draw. I think both midfields, like Arsenal's midfield, even though with Zubimendi, that can get got at their midfield and their left back, but also Man United's midfield, like, is equally as worse. You know what I mean? So yeah, but like, yeah.
Battle of the scrubs, man. Battle of the scrubs. Big up to everyone that's locked in,
Yeah.
man. We're out. Love.
Love.